breath like clouds in winter air. You'll be leaning on the silver pole with the wind in your dark hair. I would hurry down the corner street, books pressed tight against my chest. You would smile and take them from me, say I like it when you rest. We would watch the city waken as the first bus rolled on by. Let the second one keep moving just to have a little time. Now I'm at the old bus stop with a pocket full of tickets and a heart that never stopped. Every engine in the distance, every break and every knock sounds like you are coming back to the old bus stop. Then one morning you were dressed in gray with a suitcase at your side. Said they need me in another town for a while, I've got to ride. I just laughed like it was nothing, but my hands began to shake as we let 3 buses leave us till there was no more to take. You said ride me on the journey, every line you choose to send. I'll be standing in this memory till we meet right here again. So I'll wait at the old bus stop where the dawn runs down the windows and the coffee shops unlocked. Every hiss of opening doors makes my sleepy heartbeat knock, thinking you'll step off and find me at the old bus stop. I've grown older with the sunrise on this cracked and painted curve. Kept your last small paper ticket like a softly spoken word. If the road has turned you elsewhere, then your days are far from mine. Know there's someone by a corner looking back through borrowed time. Still I stand at the old bus stop when the world is gray and quiet and the traffic hasn't stopped. If you ever feel the longing for the streets we used to walk, follow morning's gentle whisper to the old bus stop. I'll be there in scarf and sweater with a chill still in the air. All the years will fall behind us if I turn and find you there. Till that moment, love, I'm waiting where our dreams first learned to talk, with my heart upon the pavement at the old bus stop. 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 In that small town hall on Friday night, paper streamers swaying in the yellow light. You were leaning by the jukebox, eyes down shy, till the song that you love made you lift your eyes. I was standing quiet by the door in back, counting every click along the record track. Then you smiled and gently reached for me, dropped a silver coin and set our hearts in key. I didn't know your name, but I knew that tune, spinning through the smoke and the sweet perfume. soft and slow. Jukebox hearts tonight, holding on so tight, learning how a simple song can light our lives. Through the years and every wrong and right, we're still just jukebox hearts tonight. Jukebox hearts tonight. Summer brought the fairground to the edge of town. Ferris wheel lights going up and down. You and I would slip away from all our friends, chase the color bulbs around the turning bends. When the midway quieted and the sky turned deep, we walked back to the hall where the shadows sleep. Feed another dime into that faithful machine, dance until the night felt like a movie scene. Every little record had a story spun, but there was only one that we'd always run. Soon as that familiar drum would start, I could feel your cheek rest softly on my heart. Jukebox hearts tonight, turning in the glow. Two young strangers swaying soft and slow. Jukebox hearts tonight, holding on so tight, learning how a simple song could light our lives. Through the years and every wrong and right, we're still just jukebox hearts tonight. Jukebox hearts tonight. Now the small town hall is quiet, still and worn. Paint is peeling softly where the flags were torn, but our little house is glowing warm and bright, with the kitchen radio singing through the night. You're humming at the sink and the porch lights shine. I come up behind you, slip your hand in mine, turn the dial until that old song starts, and we're once again those two jukebox hearts. We've had hurried mornings, bills upon the chair, rainy days and worries hanging in the air, but every time our favorite melody plays, all the faded edges turn to golden days. Let the world keep changing, rushing down the line, we'll just keep on dancing in this life of mine. 'Cause when the shadows gather around our door, that little tune is all we're asking for. Jukebox hearts tonight, in our quiet room, spinning through the laughter and the gentle gloom. Jukebox hearts tonight, holding on so tight, older now but still the same soft light. Through the years and every wrong and right, I'll be your jukebox heart tonight. And when they play that song and fade the lights, we'll still be jukebox hearts tonight. Jukebox hearts tonight. Jukebox hearts tonight. Ooh. I saw you leaning on the silver rail. The ocean wind was playing with your hair. The evening sky was turning soft and pale, and every step just led me closer there. I watched the circles where the waves rolled in. You brushed some sand from off your summer shoes. I heard my heart start beating in my skin, and knew tonight I had to speak to you. I said it's getting late, but not too late to stay. You smiled and whispered, lead the way. On the seaside promenade, where the waves keep singing low, walk with me and don't be afraid. Let the salt wind kiss your should ever fade, I'll still find your hand in mine on the seaside promenade. We can love one step at a time. We counted ships like wishes out at sea, and gave them names we never wrote down twice. You told me little secrets about you, I stored them like a locket in my mind. The lampposts drew our shadows long and thin, your laughter danced ahead of where we'd go. I said I don't know what this all will be, but I know I hate to see you walking home alone. You said I don't need a map, I got your eyes tonight. And we walked beneath the harbor lights on the seaside promenade, where the waves keep singing low. Walk with me and don't be afraid, let the soft wind kiss your clothes. If the world should ever fade, I'll still find your hand in mine on the seaside promenade. We can love one step at a time. And when the winter comes and clouds roll in, we'll pull our coats up high against the rain. The gulls will cry above the turning tide, but in your arms I'll feel the same. When all the crowded summer days are gone, we'll have this quiet stretch of shining stones. No matter how the shoreline shifts and moves, as long as I'm with you, I'm home. Tonight the breeze is softer than before, your arm is threaded gently into mine. The world is changing just beyond the shore, but every star feels steady in your eyes. On the seaside promenade, every season, every year, if the days grow brighter, softly fade, I will always keep you near. When the stories all are made and the years fall out of time, on the seaside promenade, I'll be yours and you'll be mine.
On the sidewalk, shining through the rain,
I see your shadow moving, calling out my name.
and suddenly this old town feels brand new tonight. I still remember suitcase in your hand, the platform clock, the silver rails, the whistle of the train.
You tried to smile so I wouldn't see you cry, but raindrops on your lashes gave the secret in your eye. I watched you waving through the smoky morning light, clutching my umbrella like a promise held too tight.
The echo of that goodbye stayed inside my chest,
like a record stuck but played
song on late night shows, kept on whispering what we know. Back at the jukebox, hear our favorite tune, spinning all the memories in this faded room. Under the soft glow, you pull me close once more, like we never said goodbye at that station door. Back at the jukebox, look at where we are, you and I together, like a wishing star. If the night just keeps on turning, I'll be in your arms. Back at the jukebox, safe in your arms.
Safe in your arms. Back at the jukebox. I moved on the best I could, or so I'd say. Worked behind that corner store, counting down the days.
Porch light glowing when the evening shift was through. I'd stand there in the doorway, half expecting it was you.
I wrote you letters that I never dared to send. Folded up the pages, tucked them where the hurt would mend.
Every train that rumbled through this little town
Sounded like a second chance that never slowed down.
Yet tonight you walk right in with that same shy, crooked grin, and the jukebox found our song like it's been waiting all along. Back at the jukebox, hear our favorite tune, spinning all the memories in this faded room. Under the soft glow, you pull me close once more, like we never said goodbye at that station door. Back at the jukebox, look at where we are, you and I together, like a wishing star. If the night just keeps on turning, I'll be in your arms. Back at the jukebox, safe in your arms.
Safe in your arms.
Back at the jukebox.
Outside the street is shining, puddles in the lane.
We share one umbrella, laughing in the rain.
Small town dance hall windows fog with breath and heat.
Every raindrop keeping time with our returning heartbeat.
Let the trains roll by, let the timetables change. Ooh, I've had all I need right here. I don't need those distant trains. Let the city lights stay far across the tracks. I have searched the whole wide world just to circle back. If tomorrow feels unsure, hold me closer than before. We'll let one more record play while the night just slips away. Back at the jukebox, where our hearts belong, we've turned our old goodbyes into a brand new song. In the colored shadows, I see my future clear. Every beat is telling me to keep you near. Back at the jukebox, nothing in between, just the man I always loved and the girl you've always seen. If the world keeps on revolving, I'll be in your arms. Back at the jukebox, safe in your arms. Safe in your arms.
Back at the jukebox. When the last slow record ends,
Walk me home past sleepy bends.
neath your porch light, hand in hand, we'll let the jukebox
Be our band. Do you remember how the night first found us, love? Lanterns hanging over, sawdust on the ground above. Summer fair was spinning, lights against the sky, candy on your fingers, laughter in your eye. You won me a ribbon at a little game, wrote your name in roses on the window pane. Then you took my hand with a trembling sigh, said let's ride the wheel and touch the sky. Higher, higher, we could hear the band below. Tiny little town in a golden glow. Every gentle turn, every breathless spin felt like love was just about to begin. Ferris wheel kisses, up where the world felt small and new. Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses, heart beating time as I leaned into you. Into you. Round and round we turned that night, under all those carnival lights. Life began with Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses with you. Later on we found the old dance hall in town, jukebox by the doorway, record spinning down, shadows on the ceiling, couples moving slow, soft guitar was swaying in the amber glow. You slipped me a nickel and you said now choose, let the sweetest love song be the one we use. So I picked a number, pressed it with a smile, and we danced our hearts out for a while. Bare feet aching, but we didn't feel a thing. Time was just a circle where the chorus sings. Every little step, every turn and sway, promised we would never drift away. Ferris wheel kisses, up where the world felt small and new. Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses, heart beating time as I leaned into you. Into you. Round and round we turned that night, under all those carnival lights. Life began with Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses with you. Years have laid their silver in your darkened hair, porch light softly waiting when we climbed the stair, kettle on the stove and the kitchen slow, radio low and the twilight glow. Sometimes on the breeze comes a calliope tune, takes us back to cotton candy and a crescent moon. And I see your eyes like they used to shine when you whispered, will you always be mine? We've walked seaside evenings where the gulls fly low, footprints fading gently where the waters flow. Hand in hand we wander as the daylight goes, salt upon your shoulder, wind upon my clothes. And I know, my darling, as the night draws near, every quiet moment only brings you dear. Every gentle sunset, every sky of blue still begins and ends with loving you. Ferris wheel kisses, still in my heart like the very first time. Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses, old little town and our young love in rhyme. Love in rhyme. Round and round the seasons glide, but I'm forever by your side. Life is made of Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses with you. Always those Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses with you.
footsteps in the evening.
Your shadow looks the same.
I saw you on the corner, under streets that knew our names, with the raindrops on your collar, and that old coat barely changed.
I almost kept on walking till you softly said my name. Then the years between our letters fell away like they were rain.
We were strangers, we were something.
We were pages never read.
All those words we left
Unwritten came back rushing to my head.
porch light in the rain,
Shining like a flame,
guiding two lost hearts back home.
again.
Every drop that falls
Keeps whispering your name while we stand together under
porch light in the rain. I said, let me drive you home now,
I said, let me drive you home now.
as the night kept pouring down,
Radio low on the dashboard,
playing soft old Motown sound,
we were laughing in the silence,
about the things we never said,
watching wipers chase our memories
down the glass in streaks of red, all the miles and all the evenings I had walked this road alone.
Felt like they were always leading back to where your hands are warm.
Porch light in the rain,
Shining like a flame,
guiding
two lost hearts back home again.
every drop that falls,
Keeps whispering your name while we stand together under porch light in the rain.
At your gate the gravel shimmered,
In the glow of yellow gold
and your smile looked like a promise.
that the years can make grow old,
You reached out and took my umbrella,
pulled me closer out of you.
said if storms keep coming, darling,
Let me always stand with you.
let the thunder roll above us.
Let the city fade away
We've got coffee on the table,
and a quiet place to stay.
through the window of this evening
I can see our days ahead,
every sunrise gently starting where this rainy night has laid,
shining soft and plain,
turning every heartache into something new
again.
If tomorrow comes with sorrow,
We'll still feel the same, holding on together under
porch light in the rain,
Let it fall and wane.
we'll be writing little miracles in each other's name.
Every simple night will never feel the same since we found each other under porch light in the rain. Leave the light there burning. torchlight in the rain. The little clock is ticking on the kitchen wall. The hands keep turning till I hear you call. I still remember when we met that springtime day, on a warm park bench where all the blossoms swayed. You were reading softly with your coat undone. Sunlight through the branches made a halo run. You looked up smiling when I asked to sit a while, sharing little secrets with a careful smile. Now the seasons circle like the leaves that fly, but your footsteps find me as the hours go by. In this quiet corner where our lives align, you still come walking through my door at night. Every night at 9, you're coming home to me, with your gentle eyes and your old coat swinging free. We put a record on and let the day unwind, swaying in the lamplight, leaving cares behind. I don't need a golden star or grand design, just your arms around me every night at 9. The kettle whispers while you're hanging up your hat. You ask how my day was and we talk of this and that. The curtains shimmer with the streetlight's silver glow, while our favorite melody turns soft and low. You hum the chorus as you reach to pull me near. All my worries quiet when your voice is here. In this little room the world is warm and small, and our simple love feels bigger than it all. All the dreams we planted grew in simple ways, in the way you listen when I speak my days, in the way you're waiting as the clocks all chime, keeping our old promise, same sweet time. Every night at 9, you're coming home to me, with your gentle eyes and your old coat swinging free. We put a record on and let the day unwind, swaying in the lamplight, leaving cares behind. I don't need a golden star or grand design, just your arms around me every night at 9. Someday we'll be older and the days will slow, lines upon our faces where the years will show. But I'll set the table and I'll light the flame, waiting by the window when I hear your name. If the world grows colder, let the night wind moan. We will have this little house we've made our own, two familiar shadows in the soft design, meeting like we always do at 9. Every night at 9, you're coming home to stay, and the smallest moments chase the dark away. We let the music spin and let our hearts recline, moving to the rhythm of your hand in mine. I don't need a shining crown or grand design, just to be beside you every night at 9. Every night at 9, darling, you are mine. That's my forever wish. Every night at 9. The little clock is ticking in its gentle rhyme, and I whisper, hurry, love, it's almost time.
Rain on the pavement, midnight glow. Two shadows walking soft and slow.
I see you standing by the neon doorway, raindrops shining in your hair. My heart remembers, though the years have tried to hide you, like you were always waiting there.
You look surprised, but then your smile starts blooming, just the way it used to do.
I raised my hand and tilt my old umbrella toward you, say there's room in here for two.
All at once, the city noise fades behind our trembling poise.
Every heartbeat starts to tell you
We were men under the same umbrella, under the same umbrella. I'm holding you again, under the same umbrella, like we never reached the end.
all the miles and all the years wash down the midnight street.
Under the same umbrella, my heart falls at your feet.
Ooh, do you remember at the crowded station, you were crying in the rain?
You pressed a letter with your shaking fingers in my palm as the whistle called my name.
All of your pages kept me through the seasons, ink and teardrops on the line.
I read your words until the paper turned to silver, but I never read goodbye. Now those words between our hands meet again, where our feet stand.
Every drop begins to tell you
We were men under the same umbrella, under the same umbrella. I'm holding you again, under the same umbrella, like we never reached the end.
all the miles and all the years wash down the midnight street. Under the
Same umbrella, my heart falls at your feet.
ooh,
We find a window in a corner cafe,
cold still glistening with rain.
steam on the glass while the city keeps on moving.
But our world stands still again. You trace a circle on the table with your finger, say I wondered if you'd call. I take your hand and with a quiet little promise tell you I won't leave at all.
All the letters, all the nights I whispered to your name, Riding trains through lonely towns, nothing felt the same. Now the years roll off your face in soft reflected light.
And I know I should have found you on some other rainy night,
but we're here and every doubt can gently melt away if you'll stay. Under the same umbrella, we'll walk the streets as one. Under the same umbrella, all our leaving days are done.
let the echoes of the past flow down the shining streets. Under the
same umbrella, every piece of us can meet. Under the same umbrella,
in this tender silver glow,
I will love you through the rainfall and whatever winds may blow. Under the same umbrella, darling, I'll always let go. Ooh, ooh. Under the same umbrella, under the same umbrella,
darling, I won't let go.
under the same umbrella, under the same umbrella. Rooftop after midnight, city far below. You and I in shadows where the soft winds blow. We climb the narrow stairwell when the house is still. Bare feet on the concrete, hearts against the chill. A little silver radio balanced on the rail whispers out a love song like a tender tale. You lean into my shoulder as the night drifts by. Laundry lines are swaying neath the velvet sky. Rooftop after midnight, hold me in the breeze. Let the crowded daylight fall down to its knees. All the glowing windows, all the streets of stone fade into the distance when we're here alone. If the world feels heavy, if the years feel wide, rooftop after midnight, I'm safe by your side. Neighbors' little curtains bloom with TV lighting. Taxi horns are fading somewhere in the night. Up above the chimney, stars begin to show, and your laughing silhouette is all I need to know. You trace our names together on the dusty floor. Promise me in whispers we'll come back for more. Rooftop after midnight, hold me in the breeze. Let the crowded daylight fall down to its knees. All the glowing windows, all the streets of stone fade into the distance when we're here alone. If the world feels heavy, if the years feel wide, rooftop after midnight, I'm safe by your side. Some nights we come up weary from the day's long fight, shopping bags and worries, hands a little tight, but one slow song on the radio of air. And suddenly the whole wide world feels lighter up here. They can build their towers, they can paint the town, but they can't touch the heaven where we're looking down. As long as there's a rooftop and your fingers laced in mine, I'll keep meeting you up here at the edge of time. Rooftop after midnight, hold me close again. Let the gentle bossa wash away what's been. All the days behind us, all the roads ahead. Don't feel quite so lonesome when your cheek is to my head. If tomorrow trembles and the stars collide, rooftop after midnight, I'll be on your side. After midnight, city far below, you and I forever, where the soft winds blow.
Saw summer music in the evening air. You took my hand at the small town fair. Cotton candy clouds on a painted sky. Laughter in the distance, children running by. You were standing there by the ticket stand, looking kind of nervous with your hat in hand. You said you maybe wanna take a ride, and the world grew small when I stood by your side. As the colors spun in a carousel light, I found my forever in a single night. Every little heartbeat learned a brand new feel when you pulled me close and whispered what was real under the Ferris wheel. That's where it all turned real, with the summer lights and the night so warm. Under the Ferris wheel, time had a way to heal. The only evening I had ever known melted when you walked me home. We walked by the shoreline when the fair closed down, shoes in our hands on the edge of town. Waves were riding secrets in the silver sand, moonlight drawing halos where we left our plans. You said when the seasons start to change again, I'll be right here waiting like I was back then. And the ocean breeze in its gentle rhyme tied our little promise to a strand of time. Every quiet footstep on that midnight shore told me this was something I've been waiting for. Under the Ferris wheel, that's where it all turned real, with the summer lights and the night so warm. Under the Ferris wheel, time had a way to heal. Every only evening I had ever known melted when you walked me home. Now the years roll on like a lazy tide, but the glow of that evening never leaves my mind. There's a little But when life feels heavy and the nights grow long, I can hear that old fair playing in a song. If I ever wonder how our love stayed true, I just close my eyes and I'm there with you. Under the Ferris wheel, my heart remembers still the little moments that we didn't know would become the life we'd grow. Under the Ferris wheel, you taught my heart to feel with every sunrise and each evening. I'm the girl you're walking home. Under the Ferris wheel, love found a way to heal. Even when the seasons change and years have flown, I am yours and you're my home. Soft summer music in the evening air. Every time you smile, I'm back at that fair.
Summer wind is whispering your name as the old town looks almost the same. I still remember that small dance hall, shiny wooden floor and the jukebox glow. You in a dress with a ribbon waist, laughing every time I stepped on your toes. Out by the fair, Ferris wheel lights turn slow, painting little halos in the midnight blue. But the only thing I saw that night was jukebox lights and you. Then life called me down another road, suitcase dreams and letters that we wrote. Still I carry deep inside my view jukebox lights and you. Jukebox lights and you, my darling, spinning like a slow song tune. Everywhere I've been, my heart's returning to that corner of the room. When the music starts to play inside my memory, all the distant years just fade into a gentle hue. Every road I wander ends in jukebox lights and you. Now here we are on this seaside street, waves are tapping softly at the harbor wall. You take my hand like it's yesterday, and I hear that old dance hall's calling us all. Down by the pier, the Ferris wheel stands still, but your smile is shining just as bright and true. The town grew old, but I still find jukebox lights in you. Pages yellowed where your name was signed, letters in your handwriting soft and kind. Every word you wrote just led me through, back to jukebox lights and you. Jukebox lights and you, my darling, spinning like a slow song tune. Everywhere I've been, my heart's returning to that corner of the room. When the music starts to play inside my memory, all the distant years just fade into a gentle hue. Every road I wander ends in jukebox lights and you. Maybe tonight in that old dance hall, we'll drop a coin and let the record fall. I'll hold you close as the needle dreams of all the nights it used to play for us all. Out on the walk where the sea breeze sighs, we'll trace our names where the lights shine through. I've crossed the world, but every mile led to jukebox lights and you. Time can move the shorelines, change the view. Fairgrounds fade and Ferris wheels grow still. But one low song in a corner of a crowded room can bring my heart right back to how you make me feel. When the band is gone and the night is through, I'm still dancing slow with you. Jukebox lights and you, my darling, glowing like the moonlit sea. Every beat that's in my tired heart is keeping time with your heartbeat. When the world feels far too wide and I'm lost and blue, I just close my eyes and there I am, the same old you. Every road I wander ends in jukebox lights and you. Every dream I ever sent finds jukebox lights and you. Summer wind is humming that tune as we walk home under the seaside moon. There's a record softly turning in this little room tonight,
and the world outside our window fades into the city light.
Do you remember when we met by the old park bandstand?
You were tracing little circles with your finger in the sand.
Your sweater on your shoulders, dusk was slipping down.
I was just a nervous boy from the other side of town.
A radio on a blanket played a gentle tune,
and the lamppost by the walkway flickered like the moon.
You asked if you could walk me home before it got too late.
I said only if you promise that my hand is safe to take.
We didn't have much money, didn't have much time, but the way you looked at me could make the whole world shine. Every little heartbeat said we both belonged to two cups and a song. cups and a song at the end of the day. Just you in the lamplight, all my worries fade away. We don't need a palace or a crowd to sing along.
All we really need is 2 cups and a song.
2 cups and a song, and your hand in mine.
The kettle's little whistle keeping easy time.
If the years keep rolling, we'll keep holding on.
Meeting every evening with 2 cups and a song.
Now we've got a little place up on the 2nd floor,
with a creaky set of stairs and a crooked kitchen door.
coats upon the hallway peg, shoes beside the wall,
Bills upon the table, pictures in the hall.
I hear your key at twilight, and my heart still starts to race.
You set your bag down softly, and I see it in your face.
You say it's been a long one, and I put the kettle on.
You reach to drop the needle, let it find our favorite song.
We've seen winter windows, we've seen summer heat. We've danced around the laundry with bare and sleepy feet. Every little evening when the day feels long, we come back where we started. 2 cups and a song. 2 cups and a song at the end of the day. Just you in the lamplight, all my worries fade away. We don't need a palace or a crowd to sing along.
All we really need is 2 cups and a song.
2 cups and a song,
And your hand in mine. The kettle's little whistle keeping easy time.
if the years keep rolling, we'll keep holding on.
Meeting every evening with 2 cups and a song.
There were days we almost stumbled, days we nearly broke.
When the only thing that held us was a quiet word you spoke.
There were nights you sat beside me when the world felt wrong.
Turn the volume up on some sweet old song.
And in that tiny corner by the table and the chair, we built a little lifetime out of music in the air.
If they ask us what we needed just to get this far, we'll say nothing but a kettle and a worn-out star guitar.
2
Cups and a song as the years drift by. Your reflection in the window, silver in your eyes.
We don't need tomorrow to be anything but strong.
If we can end our evenings with 2 cups and a song. 2 cups and a song, let the record play. We'll sway in the doorway at the close of day.
When our hair turns silver and the nights grow long,
We'll still be here together with 2 cups and a song.
so put the kettle on, love.
Let the daylight fade
I'll cue that little record.
Hear the serenade
In this small warm circle where our hearts belong.
We'll always find each other with 2 cups and a song. Just 2 shadows by the jukebox light. Summer on my shoulders, moving sweet and slow. You were leaning at the doorway of the old dance hall, trying not to look too shy against the painted wall. The band took a break, but the room stayed warm, so the owner dropped a nickel in to ride the storm. The jukebox started glowing in the corner dim, and you crossed the wooden floor like the lights pulled you in. You said, if you're not dancing, I could hold you tight. Your voice just barely louder than the soft July night. I took your trembling hand, felt my own heart rise. All the world got smaller in your brown eyes. By the jukebox light, holding on to you, every little love song felt so bright and true. With the Ferris wheel turning just beyond our sight, we were learning how to dream by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, swaying slow and near, all the noise of the town seemed to disappear. If the years ran on and we lost our fight, I swore I'd find you again by the jukebox light. Summer spun faster than the records played. You left on a Monday for a better trade. I stayed pouring coffee in that roadside lane, watching buses come and go in the evening rain. Sometimes on my break when the nights ran long, I'd hear our favorite line from that old slow song. I'd close my eyes gently in the neon gleam, let the jukebox in my memory play the scene. I'd whisper, if you ever feel the pull tonight, there's a girl still waiting where we held on tight. Though the room had changed and the floor got worn, in my mind we were forever where our love was born. By the jukebox light, holding on to you, every little love song felt so bright and true. With the Ferris wheel turning just beyond our sight, we were learning how to dream by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, swaying slow and near, all the noise of the town seemed to disappear. If the years ran on and we lost our fight, I swore I'd find you again by the jukebox light. 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 I swore I'd find you again by the jukebox light. Tonight the fair came back with the same bright signs, cotton candy colors and the ticket lines. I walked past the rides and the game stand row, toward the old dance doorway where the warm lights glow. The jukebox in the corner looked a little more old, but it still held the songs that our young hearts told. Then I heard footsteps pause in the hallway care, turned around and saw you just standing there. You said, I've been chasing cities, but I lost my song. Every crowd felt colder, every road too long. So I followed this feeling to this very night, hoping you'd be waiting in the jukebox light. I smiled through the tears and I reached for you, said I kept one last dance that belongs to 2. And as the record crackled soft and tight, we slipped back into that first slow night. By the jukebox light, holding on to you, every little love song still come shining through. With the Ferris wheel shining like a crown of white, we found our hearts again by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, when our hair turns gray, we'll be humming that chorus in the same old way. If the world forgets us and we fade from sight, we'll be dancing in their dreams by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, I'll be there too. By the jukebox light, I'll be there too. Oh, I'll be there tomorrow by the jukebox light. Tomorrow by the jukebox light. Shoo-doo-doo, shoo-doo-doo, shoo-doo-wah, shoo, shoo-doo-wah, shoo, shoo-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-doo-wah. Down on Maple at the corner hall, paper hearts on every wall. You were standing by the jukebox, chrome like you didn't care at all. I was laughing with my girlfriends there, trying not to stare too long. Then you dropped a silver quarter in and you played our favorite song. All the colored lights were spinning on the floor, shadows crossed when you held your hand out to me. Every fear I had got lost under those jukebox kisses tonight, spinning slow in red and yellow light. With your heartbeat through my sweater and your whisper soft and tight, I first gave my heart in pieces to your jukebox kisses tonight. Later on in your old borrowed car, windows fogged and breathing thin, we were parked beside the ball field fence, letting midnight settle in. Car radio on the dashboard glow, playing low so no one knew. When that same soft record started up, I moved closer into you. Every mile we ever traveled, every road we didn't see, seemed to fall away and circle back to you and back to me, 'neath those jukebox kisses tonight. Though the song came through the dashboard light, every word was like a promise, every chord was holding tight, that we'd find our way together through these jukebox kisses tonight. Now the fairground comes each summer with its faded Ferris wheel. We still sneak out to the dance hall just to see what we can feel. And when you drop another quarter in that beat up old machine, I'm the same shy girl who met you in a slow dance movie scene. So give me jukebox kisses tonight. Let the band be dusty but the feeling right. When the years grow kind and heavy and our hair turns soft and white, we'll still sway like kids in corners under jukebox kisses tonight. Hold me close while the music's burning bright. If there's one place we're forever, it's in jukebox kisses tonight.
midnight whisper in the air, raindrops dancing on my collar. But I know you'll soon be there. I'm standing by the station gate, coat pulled tight against the cold, your letter in my inside pocket, crease from all the times I've held. Every word you wrote about me, every line you signed with love, kept me warm through all the seasons, till the night you'd come, my dove. All these tracks have heard my footsteps, all these nights I've called your name. Now the echoes in this tunnel don't quite sound the same. Rain on your letter, my love, falling soft on every line, like the tears I tried to hide when you said that you'd be mine. Every drop that hits the page feels like time we had to weather. I kept my heart between those words and the rain on your letter. Rain on your letter, my love, blurring ink but shining true. I would hold it to my chest just to feel close to you. Through the storms we couldn't share, through the years we weren't together, I had only moonlight midnight trains and the rain on your letter. I still see you at the table by that small cafe downtown, riding slowly by the window while the rain kept pouring down. You would pause and watch it running down the glass in silver streams. Then you turn back to the paper, filling up my empty dreams. You would sign it yours forever, draw a heart beside your name, folded with a careful longing, seal it with a quiet flame. I could almost feel your fingers every time I'd break the seal, hear the raindrops on the rooftop tapping out the way you feel. So I mailed my promise to you, sent my heart along the way, hoping every distant sunset wouldn't cool this fire. Rain on your letter, my love, falling soft on every line, like the tears I tried to hide when you said that you'd be mine. Every drop that hits the page feels like time we had to weather. I kept my heart between those words and the rain on your letter. Rain on your letter, my love. When the nights felt far and long, I would read each faded sentence like a half-remembered song. Through the miles and through the miles, through the distance, like a tether, I held on to ink and paper and the rain on your letter. Now the whistle cuts the darkness and the platform comes alive, faces passing in the shadows, till at last you step outside. You're a silhouette in motion, suitcase dripping by your side. I unfold that worn out envelope as you walk into my life. We share one small umbrella on this shining city street. Every puddle holds your reflection, dancing softly at my feet. Through the window of that cafe where you wrote me long ago, we can see our younger shadows in the rainy evening glow. All the years that stood between us wash away in silver streams. Every storm that tried to drown us only watered deeper dreams. If the world should turn and shake us, if the night should test our hearts, we will let the gentle rain kiss the edges of our scars. Now your hand is wrapped in my hand, and the clouds begin to part. What was once a lonely letter beats inside a living heart. Hear the rhythm of the raindrops like a soft and steady drum, telling us the waiting's over, telling us you finally come. Rain on your letter, my love, now it glows beneath this light. As we're standing by the station in the sweetness of the night, every drop upon the page is a road we walk together, from the first goodbye to this hello. And the rain on your letter, rain on your letter, my love, pressed between our fingers now, as we turn toward the city with our newly spoken vows. Let it rain on tracks and stone, let it shine on us forever. We'll remember how you came back home with the rain on your
Soft wind humming like a distant song, salt air drifting as the night grows long. Street lamp shining in a silver line, where your hand first reached for mine. I walk the railing where the seagulls cry, footprints fading in the evening tide. You stand waiting by the painted rail, color turned up to the ocean's wail. You smile shyly like the very first time, say I got here early, hope you don't mind. And when you wrap my fingers in your own, every crashing wave feels like home. We don't need music, just the rolling sea, a slow little rhythm underneath our feet. Every soft step on these worn down stones beats like a heart that has finally found home. Seaside promises tonight, under waves and wind, whispered in the dark where the shore begins. Hold me close and say you'll never let me drift from sight. Keep our seaside promises tonight. Seaside promises tonight, as the gulls fly low. Let the restless water be the only show. If you'll be mine through the changing light, we'll keep our seaside promises tonight. You tell me stories of your working days, grease on your hands and the factory haze. I talk of letters I could never send, how afraid I was to lose a friend. Then you admit there on the windy pier, you were the one I always wanted near. Every time I heard that evening bell, I wished you'd be the one to tell. The world feels smaller paint peeling, but the sky brand new. You take your jacket, wrap it round my knees, shielding my heart from the ocean breeze. You say, I'm not rich and I'm not refined, but I've got a steady heart and time. If you walk beside me day and night, I'll spend my life getting this love right. Someday the shops on the shore may close, and the boardwalk wood may crack and go, but we'll remember how the lamplight shone on two young souls who weren't alone. If the tide should steal these steps away, we'll draw new lines where the children play, and when they ask where our love took flight, we'll smile and whisper by the sea that night. Seaside promises tonight, under waves and wind, carried like a prayer where the stars begin. If your hand stays wrapped so warm in mine, we'll keep those seaside vows in time. Seaside promises tonight, when the world feels wide, we'll stand together by the turning tide, till the morning paints the water bright. We'll hold our seaside promises tonight. Soft wind fading to a gentle sigh, moonlight resting on the water's eye, where the sand meets sea and the day meets night. I'll trust our seaside promises tonight.
Raindrops on the sidewalk,
Neon in a line,
footsteps in the puddles,
keeping time with mine,
city humming softly,
like a distant train.
and somewhere love is waiting in the silver rain.
I saw you on the corner with your coat pulled tight, street lamp halo shining in the misty light. You smiled a little shyly as the buses passed, like you were made of yesterday and made to last.
You offered me your umbrella when the sky broke through.
Said there's room for someone else if that someone's you.
We walked a block in silence, all the world turned gray.
But something warm and steady found its start that day.
Every drop above our heads beat like words we never said. Side by side, no need to explain. Just two hearts in the rain. Two hearts in the rain, walking slow, walking close, sharing little stories that we never told to most. Your hand brushed mine and I knew right then I'd never wanna walk alone again. Let the world rush by down every crowded lane. It's only you and me, two hearts in the rain. We found a little cafe with a fogged up pane,
Candles on the tables, faces blurred by rain.
You folded up your umbrella by the wooden door
And shook the weather from your sleeves across the floor. We talked of favorite records and the dreams we chase.
How sometimes life runs circles but returns to place.
You laughed about the letters that you never send. I promised I would write you, not just as a friend. On the glass the raindrops drew tiny roads that led to you. Every line spelled out your name. just two hearts in the rain.
Two hearts in the rain,
Slowly swaying in our chairs to a jukebox in the corner playing old love airs. Your eyes met mine and the night grew still, like the world was waiting for our will. Let the thunder roll and the winds complain. We'll whisper over coffee, two hearts in the rain.
now evenings find me walking where we first once met.
Carrying your letters in my coat, still faintly wet.
Ink a little faded where the teardrops fell.
Words about forever that you chose to tell. And I wait by the window when the clouds come in,
Listening for your footsteps and the soft door spin.
the porch light through the curtains paints a golden chain, leading you back home to me. Through every rain, some loves flash like summer lightning, gone as soon as born.
Some loves grow like flowers, finding cracks in stone and storm.
Ours began so quietly on an ordinary street. Now every stormy evening is a chance to meet.
If the days grow harder and the skies turn cold and gray,
I'll be there beside you when the clouds won't go away.
we'll hold each other closer till the sun breaks through again.
Still walking hand in hand like two hearts in the rain. Two hearts in the rain, let it fall where it may. We'll be dancing down the sidewalks at the close of day. Your cheek to mine and the world fades out, till the only sound is our steady doubt, turning into promise on the soft refrain. I'll love you all my life, two hearts in the rain. Two hearts in the rain, when we're silver and slow, we'll remember how a bar umbrella made it so. And if we're ever lost, we'll find our way again, back to that first night, as two hearts in the rain. Raindrops on the rooftop,
Whispering your name,
footsteps in my hallway.
nothing feels the same.
Every time the clouds roll in, I'm glad they came, for they carried you to me. Two hearts in the soft night air and cotton candy skies, music from the midway, stars in your eyes. I met you by the ticket line at 8. You were laughing, saying, guess I'm running late. Fireflies were dancing in the summer air while the Ferris wheel was turning over there. You asked me if I'd like to take a ride. I felt my heartbeat racing somewhere deep inside. Up we floated over all the spinning lights, like the town was just a toy beneath the night. whispered, you and me. Ferris wheel kisses high in the sky, holding your hand as the night rolls by. Round and around with the stars so near, I hear forever every time you're here. Soft summer wishes caught in your eyes, nothing but the midway and the moonlit rides. All that I wanted lived in that night. Ferris wheel kisses under fairground light. Later in your car beside the road, windows open, summer breezing slow. The radio was playing some old love song, and we hummed the little chorus right along. Dashboard glowing on your quiet smile, street lamps sliding by a smile by mile. You said, I don't want this night to end. I felt my heart call out, don't just be my friend. You reached across and took my hair just right, said maybe we'd come back here every night. I didn't know where the years would lead, but I knew you were the only one I'd need. Ferris wheel kisses high in the sky, holding your hand as the night rolls by. Round and around with the stars so near, I hear forever every time you're here. Soft summer wishes caught in your eyes, nothing but the midway and the moonlit rides. All that I wanted lived in that night. Ferris wheel kisses under fairground lights. Now summer's passed like pages in a book, but I still see that first unsure look. The way we climbed into that painted chair, not knowing love was waiting in the air. We still drive down when the fair rolls into town, walk past the rides as the sun goes down. Every time the big wheel starts to rise, I feel that same sweet shiver in my eyes. Ferris wheel kisses high in the sky, years in our pockets as the nights go by. Round and around through the joy and tears, you're still my always after all these years. Soft summer wishes turned into life, you in my arms and I'm your quiet wife. Still I remember that very first night. Ferris wheel kisses under fairground lights. Soft night air and cotton candy skies, your fingers laced forever with mine. Every time the music drifts through the pines, I taste those Ferris wheel kisses in my mind. Soft rain on the window pane, footsteps on the cobblestone, street lights in a silver chain. I was standing there alone. You appeared through the evening crowd, coat pulled tight, collar turned up high. City noise was a distant sound, just your gentle hello and your eyes. You said, Miss, looks like it's gonna pour. Would you mind if I walk your way? One umbrella, just enough for two, and the whole world faded while we swayed. Every drop that kissed the ground seemed to echo your name and true. Every word like a gentle hand pulled my heart back close to you. Two hearts, one umbrella, keeping out the stormy weather. Just you and me, my sweet forever. Two hearts, one umbrella, side by side through the wind and rain. I'll find my way to you again, no matter where the seasons change. Two hearts, one umbrella. Now the years have quietly gone. Riverside is a softer place. Evening sky turns a violet tone, and I feel the warmth of your face. I hear a footstep coming down the path. Turn to see you in the fading light. In your hand is that old umbrella, worn, but your smile is new and bright. You whisper, love, I kept the sound of that first rain in my mind. Every street and every town, I was walking by your side. So we open up that faded blue, let the raindrops dance above. After all the waiting we've been through, here we are, still in love. Two hearts, one umbrella, keeping out the stormy weather. Just you and me, my sweet forever. Two hearts, one umbrella, hand in hand by the riverside. Raindrops falling, but we don't hide. For the rest of this tender life, two hearts, one umbrella. Soft rain on the window pane, street lights shining warm and yellow. I'll walk every road again with you, my one umbrella. I bought a single ticket for the evening show. Didn't think that you'd be here, didn't think I'd know. Then the midway lights were shining in your eyes, like the nights we used to chase painted skies.
You said, do you still remember how the summers felt? My heart answered faster than the years we've held. All the words we never dare reveal under the Ferris wheel.
I heard the old band playing our slow song. Suddenly the years didn't feel so long. One little smile and the past turned real under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris
this fairground many nights alone, watching lovers pass beneath the glow and tone of the carousel music drifting through the air. Never thought I'd see you waiting there.
All the roads we took that led us far apart circle back tonight to this old fairground heart. Every turn brings back the way you made me feel under the Ferris wheel. I heard your laughter like a distant chime ring through every summer we left behind. Suddenly the truth felt bright and real under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel, where the lights turn slow and the world stands still, I can feel my heart saying what it used to feel, finding you again under the Ferris wheel.
Later in your car with the radio low,
Dashboard softly in a quiet glow,
driving till we found the seaside air and sand.
waves and wind like they were holding our hand.
Years may scatter us like sparks in the night,
But some loves wait in the carnival light
and lead us back to where the truth is real under the
Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel, where the lights turn slow and the world stands still, all the miles between us start to gently heal. Now you're here with me under the Ferris wheel.
under the Ferris wheel,
Ooh,
with your hand in mine and the same old
thrill. If tomorrow asks me what my heart will feel, I'll say I'm staying here under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel,
I'm right beside you.
always finding you there under the Ferris wheel. Soft wind on the midway, cotton candy in the air, summer night music floating everywhere. You were just a shadow by the old jukebox, leaning on the wall in your Sunday socks. I was with my girlfriends at the small town dance, laughing at the records, too afraid of romance. Then you crossed the floor with your nervous smile, said, may I have this one just for a little while? My heart beat time to that slow, sweet song, and it felt like home, like it's where I belong. Outside, the river caught the last of the day. Inside, the band began to softly play. You whispered, don't let go tonight, as the hall glowed warm in the fading light. Under Ferris wheel lights, where the world felt small and right, you held me through the summer night. Under Ferris wheel lights, with the music playing low, and your hand fitting mine just so I knew even then I might love you. Under Ferris wheel lights, months turned into winters, but you stayed near, walking by the river when the skies were clear. We'd park by the bridge when the town was asleep, talk about our future and the promises we'd keep. You worked long days at the corner store, I held my dresses on the kitchen floor. We didn't have much but an old car radio and a quiet little dream that refused used to let go on Fridays when the paycheck finally came. We'd drive to that same old hall again. You'd say they're playing our song tonight, and my heart would dance in the yellow light. Under Ferris wheel lights, where the world felt small and right, you held me through the summer night. Under Ferris wheel lights, with the music playing low, and your hand fitting mine just so I knew even then I might love you. Under Ferris wheel lights, ooh. Years draw a circle round the things we've known, little hands and voices filling up our home. But when the fair rolls in and the banners shine, you still take my arm like you're asking me to dine. We buy one ticket for the ride we choose, laughing like the kids with our sensible shoes. Up above the river with the town below, your whisper in the dark sounds just like long ago. It doesn't have to dazzle to be strong and true. It only has to keep on shining over me and you. So when the music slows and the midway dims, and life feels heavier than it did back then, just take my hand and hold me tight, and we'll find our way by that old fair light. Under Ferris wheel lights, when the world turns cold and white, I'm still your girl, still by your side. Under Ferris wheel lights, let the years keep rolling on, like the records and the songs. My heart forever takes its flight back to you. Under Ferris wheel lights, soft wind on the midway as the stars appear. You lean in close and whisper in my ear, no matter where we go tonight, we're still under Ferris wheel lights. Glowing by the wall, you asked my name, I said it shy. You laughed and pulled me to your side. We swayed so slow to a broken tune, barely knew what love could do. But in your eyes beneath that glow, I felt a forever start to grow. Now all these years have come and gone, but when you pull me close, it's like that song. Here in our little kitchen light, bare feet turning in the quiet night. Sink still full and the hour's late, but you touch my hand and we hesitate. Oh, in our little kitchen light, we're still that boy and girl tonight. The world fades out, it's just you and me, and all our days shine softly. Ooh, I still can feel that old car ride, dashboard glowing, the stars outside. You took the long way out of town, just to keep from setting me down. We talked of houses painted white, baby sleeping through the night. Funny how those dreams came true, and somehow I'm still here with you. Now toys are scattered on the floor, but when you kiss my cheek I'm 17 once more. Here in our little kitchen light, bare feet turning in the quiet night. Clock hands whisper that we should sleep, but this slow dance is a promise we keep. Oh, in our little kitchen light, we're still that boy and girl tonight. The world fades out, it's just you and me, and all our days shine softly. Ooh, the porch light hums, the town's gone still, moon lays silver on the hill. You hum a line from long ago, I follow low and soft and slow. We don't need crowded Friday bars, we've got memories in a sky of stars. Right here with your arms around my waist. Love is warm and love is safe. Maybe this is what they meant by happily ever after. Coffee cups and gentle hands, tired eyes and quiet laughter. We've had storms and sleepless nights, tears that fell and held on tight. But every time the darkness grew, this little light brought me back to you. Here in our little kitchen light, hearts still swaying in the sweetest night. Every wrinkle, every line we see is just the story of you and me. Oh, in our little kitchen light, love keeps burning soft and bright. The world fades out, it's just you and me, and all our days shine soft.